In this video, we're going to look at some interesting additions to the Chiefs injury report, as well as a cryptic tweet, initially perceived to be cryptic tweet from Mecole Hardman. But first, how about those? All right, guys, let's jump right into this video. I don't even typically do one on Friday night, but the AFC Championship game is Sunday, and the Chiefs injury report had enough new additions. I have a couple updates as well from a source. Yes, so I want to get into that, but first, let's look at the Bengals injury report. They do have two players ruled out. Right guard Alex Kappa has been ruled out with an ankle injury, and then left tackle Jonah Williams is out with a knee injury. Then you had their right tackle La'el Collins. He tore his MCL and his ACL back in December. So that means no starting right tackle for the Bengals, no starting right guard, and no starting left tackle. A lot of backups, makeshift of the O-line. They do have some solid veteran depth pieces, I believe, but still, I hope, even though last year the Bengals O-line was beat up and the Chiefs D-line could not get to Burrow when it mattered, I hope this year is different. Can Chris Jones, Frank Clark, Karlaftis, Dunlap, anybody, Colin Saunders, I mean, pick your poison. Can some of these guys get to Burrow this Sunday? That's going to be one of the keys to this game if they can get to Burrow. 3-4 sacks, multiple pressures, bat a couple passes down. I think that's going to make or break this game, as I do believe the key to the game is more the Bengals offense versus the Chiefs defense rather than the Chiefs offense versus the Bengals defense. We know the Chiefs, even with Mahomes on a limited mobility, high ankle sprain, you know, he's going to be limited in his mobility and his ability to scramble out of the pocket, all that good stuff. We know that they're still going to put up points. They've been doing it all year long. It doesn't freaking matter. Confine Mahomes to the pocket, flush him out. Doesn't matter. He's going to find a way. They'll probably open up their run game. Kadarius Toney is going to be in there. He wasn't in there last game. Left guard Joe Thuney is going to be in there. He wasn't in there last game. When I say last game, I'm talking about Week 13's matchup against the Bengals. So the O-line should hold up for Mahomes. They're going to be getting the ball out quick, hopefully establishing the run game. Feed Pacheco, use McKinnon to chip. Whatever you need to do to protect Mahomes, do it, and do it well. And I went from talking about the Bengals injury report to the Chiefs, not even their injuries, just started talking about the Chiefs because that's what we do here on this channel. Let's look at the Chiefs injury report, because I think another key player that could be back, that we're hoping to be back, is going to be Mecole Hardman. He's one of the 3 players listed as questionable. He was limited all week, listed as questionable. Now, 2 hours ago, Mecole Hardman released this tweet, photo of him saying shh with ... So of course, the response went wild. Everybody's saying, oh, wow, he's playing Sunday. Some saying, oh, he probably shouldn't have posted that tweet. If he's going to be playing Sunday, might as well have left it more of a surprise for the Bengals since he hasn't played in like over 2 months. But then Mecole Hardman followed up with another tweet an hour after that saying, LOL, I can't just post a picture no more. Laughing emoji, that picture does not mean anything. I will say this. If it doesn't mean anything, why are you posting it this weekend when we are dealing with injuries, trying to figure out who's playing? And what are you doing? Why are you doing it now? I guess that would be my question. If it means nothing, okay, cool. Maybe he's backtracking a little bit, thinking, oh, I revealed something I should not have, so I'm going to walk that back. Either way, it's strange timing. That wide receiver, Mecole Hardman, after not playing in 10 weeks, would just randomly post that picture of him saying shh with ... It's like super cryptic, leaves you in suspense, and makes us question it. Yet he then says, it means absolutely nothing. I don't know if I buy it. You guys have to let me know in the comments if you buy these couple of tweets by Mecole Hardman. I hope he plays. If so, you're going to have Kadarius Toney and Mecole. It's going to be a crazy nice combo to have in there with a Mahomes that is probably not going to be 100% healthy. All right, let's move on to the rest of this injury report. There's 3 others that are fine and not a surprise, okay? Willie Gay Jr., toe, full participant. Patrick Mahomes, ankle, full participant. Jerick McKinnon, ankle, full participant. All 3 of these guys are slated to play. No designated status. They're going to play. That includes Patrick Mahomes. Will he be 100%? Probably not. But he's going to play. He fully participated all week long. You can look at some footage I'm dropping right now of Mahomes outside. He was throwing. He was using his back foot. And even this clip here is him throwing a little bit down the field. You like to see that. Again, it's not a in-game situation. There's no pressure. He's not having to scramble super fast, but he's able to back up. He's able to use that plant foot to throw the ball down the field, and you really do love to see it. Now, let's get to the 4 players that are a little bit surprising, okay? Justin Watson, not super surprising considering what it is. Coach Reed did say today in his presser, the only person sick is, or the only person that didn't practice today is Justin Watson. He was ill. Okay, so when the injury report dropped, I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, not really a surprise there. So he did not participate Friday. Illness listed as questionable. That makes complete sense to me. But then they got two more players that popped up that were a little surprising. Nick Bolton, who was not on the injury report all week, popped up today as a limited participant and his ankle was listed. And then Juju Smith-Schuster popped up today as a limited participant as well with a knee. So you have Nick Bolton ankle, Juju Smith-Schuster knee, both limited after practicing all week. Part of me thinks if they've tweaked something or if they're dealing with something, the Chiefs just opted to go ultra conservative on a Friday practice. It's probably already not too crazy anyway, and just cautiously rest them. We'll just put it that way. I have a feeling Nick Bolton's going to play. I have a feeling Juju Smith-Schuster's going to play. I don't see any reason why they would miss the AFC Championship game. And then Justin Watson, as long as his illness is better by tomorrow, he'll probably play. They play Sunday night, so he should be good to go. Mecole Hardman, that's the question mark. Like, I don't know. The tweets make it seem like he could possibly be playing. I talked in an earlier video this week that somebody close to Mecole said he's going to be playing this week, but it was not a member of the team. So it's not an official source. It's just somebody close to Mecole, a friend, family member, somewhere in that realm. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we'll see about Mecole. Now, let's talk about the last one added to this injury report. The most concerning by far, and it's not even close. Travis Kelce, listed as questionable. He was a full participant on Friday, okay, but it's listed as his back, and he's listed as questionable. What this kind of tells me, if he fully participated, it means it happened near the end of practice. That's what I got out of it right away, even before reaching out to a couple connections via the HBTC web. But yeah, my thought was Kelce made it till almost the end of practice and tweaked something in his back. Whether it was just minor or not, I don't know. He was also supposed to speak at his presser today after everybody else did. I think Chris Jones did, Frank Clark, Andy Reid did. There was a couple others that I'm forgetting right now. Please don't be mad at me because I can't remember. But Travis Kelce was supposed to speak. He didn't. People thought, oh, he just didn't want to speak to the media today. Well, if he tweaked his back right near the end of practice, he probably went straight into treatment, whether that's heat, massage, ice, getting x-ray. I don't know. Whatever it is, that's why he probably missed the media. The fact that they're listing it as questionable, I'm like, dang, why? Kind of stresses me out. And the fact that Andy Reid didn't mention it today during his presser, it probably just tells me they weren't exactly sure what was going on. And it was probably easier for him not to mention it there and get asked questions by reporters when they didn't know the answer yet. And then it was just easier to flip it to questionable after the presser happened. Now, I will say this, somebody on Twitter said back spasms for Kelce at practice today. Somebody else said that somebody connected to the team said this happened on the last play of practice. Whether or not that is true and whether or not it's a back spasm, I'm telling you right now, I cannot confirm that. Hopefully it's something minor. Remember Harrison Butker missed the last day of practice a couple games ago due to a back spasm and he played. Now being a kicker is a little bit different than being Travis Kelce, the wide receiver one for all intents and purposes in this offense who plays a lot of snaps. So I really do hope that Travis Kelce is okay. And to follow up with that, I reached out to a source of my own. I do have a source that I try to reach out to and not take advantage of, but do reach out to. I said this. Hello, are Kelce and Bolton good? Eyeball emojis. If you can't say all good, I'm making a video tonight and I'm hoping to be optimistic about the most recent injury report. And this individual's answer was short, sweet, and to the point, basically answering my question of, are Kelce and Bolton good? Eyeball emoji. The response was, they good. I think that means they're both going to play. The reason I only asked about those two is because there was a lot more and I was trying not to be like, hey, can you give me the entire scoop on everybody? It was more just, hey, are these two guys good? Just curious. And Kelce, Bolton should be good. I assume Juju should be good. I don't know anything about Mecole. We're going to have to see. So I do hope that Kelce is good. I'll say this, man. All these guys listed as questionable, they 110% want to play in the AFC Championship game. So when I saw these guys all listed as questionable, I wasn't freaking out of like, oh my God, are they actually going to play? It's more like, oh, what happened to them? How severe is the tweak or the injury that they're dealing with this late into the week? And how much is it going to affect them from playing in this game at 100%? Because Mahomes isn't going to be in there at 100%. So You want 110% Travis Kelce. You want 110% everybody else on the offense to lift them up. And when I saw Travis Kelce listed as questionable, again, it wasn't in my mind, oh, is he going to play? Because Travis Kelce's going to get out there and play. But it was a question of, well, how healthy is he even going to be? So hearing that message, they good, it makes me optimistic that all these guys are going to be playing, should be playing at a relatively high level. And hopefully that calms y'all's nerves just a little bit like it calmed mine. Anyway, with all that being said, what do you guys think about all this? Talking about Mecole Hardman and his tweet and then kind of walking it back. The cryptic tweet, then he walked it back. And then what do you think about the 4 new additions to the injury report today? Justin Watson, questionable, did not participate because of illness. Nick Bolton, limited ankle. Travis Kelce, fully participated but questionable with his back. And then Juju Smith-Schuster, limited knee. Are you like me saying, yeah, they are all for sure playing because that's where I sit. Just a matter of how healthy will they be? And then do you think it could also maybe be a little bit of smokescreen from the team? They can't really lie. So if a player went to them and said, hey, I'm not feeling well, I'm injured, they then have to put them on the injury report. But I don't really think they would just lie about it. Smokescreen is a thing. We'll have to see. But hopefully, Lord willing, all these guys will be healthy and good to go. I am optimistic about it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go. How about those?